Hi friends, it's Suzanne here. Thanks for joining me for another Fabricate Friday video. This is a happy birthday box. I absolutely love it. Opens like this, has some really cute little flaps on the inside. And this is made using the Carousel, Cupcakes and Carousel Designer Series paper. So just look in the catalog, page 9, and you will see this spread of paper. And it does nothing for this paper. I have to say that this is gorgeous, and had I not seen it for myself at the on stage, I wouldn't have gotten it, because I got, you know, firsthand to look at it and see. You can see the Harlequin decently well, but all like you can't really see. This is the paper right here, and it looks nothing like this. So I have to say it's absolutely gorgeous, and I'm going to do a different colorway today using the Calypso Coral. So this is So Saffron and Bermuda Bay, and the one I'm going to do today is using Calypso Coral and So Saffron. So full sheet of cardstock, 8.5 by 11, long side scored at 1.5, whoops, 1.5, 5.25, 6 3/4, 10.5. Flip it round. We've got a half, 2, 6.5, and 8. Okay, so I'm going to fold and burnish all my score lines really quick. I don't have any funny stories to tell you about my neighbors today. Actually, I do. So sometimes in the evening when I come home, I look at the backyard, and my neighbors on this side, I'm not joking, they have an open sign, like hanging in their deck, like they're open for business. I think it's just for lighting in their back patio, but it's kind of glary, and it glares at all of us. And I've said to my landlords, I'm like, what are they open for? Like, I want to go over there and say, serve me a beer or something. You know, when you rent, what are you going to do? Okay, so this is what you should have. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take off these two, well, this whole section here, taking it right off. I bet you guys have funny neighbors too. I've never met them, so I don't know if they've just moved in or what. But I just thought it was like weird that they would have an open sign. Each to their own. I do not live in a bad neighborhood. I live in a decent neighborhood. It's older, but... Okay, so we have the top flap with our little lip here. And these sides are going to go in. So we're just going to cut these off. And I might as well just lop off this little guy. It's not needed. And just for the clothes, we're going to wedge off a little bit. Same with this guy. Nothing needs to be too accurate here. No one's going to see it. Same with this. Straight down. Wedge. Wedge. And lop that one off. I have neighbors on this side of me as well. They're lovely. They don't have any weird things. As a matter of fact, there's a black fluffy kitty. Her name is Lucy, and she gets a haircut all the time, and I feel so sorry for her because she's a Persian, and she's got this beautiful fur, and I feel so sorry for her because she mats really easy. Anyway, Okay, so we're going to put the box together and then add our little pieces. So I have a adhesive right along the score line and that free edge. I'm using Fast Fuse today. Did I mention that this was So Saffron? It is. So Saffron. Okay. And now we just fold everything up to meet its maker. I've been doing this style of box lately because it's cool. I like the little flaps on the inside. It will always keep your contents from slipping out or from prying eyes, especially if you're going to give somebody a gift. My camera is very close, so it's hard to... hard to maneuver. Okay, I'm just going to cut these little ends. I should have done that earlier, but I forgot. I was talking. I'm trying to come up I'm trying to come up with a funny story for you guys so that I can amuse you while I'm cutting, making a mess of things. All right. Oh, and just edge it out here if you want it to close nice. You can also use a corner rounder. That would be good too. But do you see what I mean? Like if someone was to like pry in there, you're not going to be able to see it because it's, you know, lovely and contained. Okay, so we're going to do a little stamping. So this is Calypso Coral and that cupcake, carousels and cupcake. I'm using the window shopping stamp set. I'm using this sentiment, happy birthday. I think it was perfect. It sort of has this vintagey sort of, I don't know, feel to it. Now, this is our archival black ink. Now, if you don't find that you have inked your, this is a linen pad. So sometimes what I find that helps is if you give it a little twist and then a tap, but I keep mine inked very well. So I'm just going to put this front and center, and I'm using black. And I got this acrylic block. It is a Stampin' Up one, but I got it in a card kit. And usually when you do buy the card kits, you will actually get an acrylic block with them, and sometimes they're just perfect. And that is crooked, which I think everybody would know this, that's going to drive me nuts. But anyway, I'm going to let it go. We're okay, so we need some pieces here. So for the lid, the mat was 4 1/4 by 3 1/2. The DSP or the pattern paper is 4 1/8 by 3 3/4. So we're going to need 2 pieces for the front. That is 4 1/4 by 1 1/4. So we need 2 of those. I've already put adhesive on them to save time. I love these colors. And then for the sides, our mat is 3 1/2 by 1 1/4, and our pattern paper is 3 3/8 by 1 1/8, I think. Yeah. Did I say that right? My front is 4 1/4 by 1 1/4, and then the pattern paper is 4 1/8 by 1 1/8, and the sides are 3 1/2 by 1 1/4, and the paper is 3 3/8 and 1 1/8. If you get confused, which is easy because I make no sense sometimes, please just go to my blog. There's a link in the description bar below, and you will be able to find all the information, all of the measurements, and I hope I type them down correctly. Normally people tell me if I'm off. So thanks to all you viewers that do, you know, say, hey, something's wrong. You were drunk when you made this. Look at boy and a girl version. Love it. Oh my gosh. So cute. Okay. Thanks so much for joining me, and I will see you again soon. Bye. Hey, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. On screen are 2 more videos for inspiration. Click on the maple leaf to visit my website, or click on me to subscribe to my channel. Thanks again for watching.